The delegation of Palestine gives a cordial greeting to the table and those present in this forum. On behalf of President Mahmoud Abbas, the nation recognizes the importance of the following topic, which is Topic A: Protection and Safety of Journalists in Latin America. The situation that abounds in Palestine is with respect to journalists that are not following the Article 195 of the Criminal Code of Jordan, which talk of the criminalization of criticism of the president which is carried out through Facebook or other means of communication, for which disciplinary action must be taken against the journalists responsible for this. This is done under the Palestinian Authority involvement with the Security Cooperation Agreement with the occupation forces in the Oslo Accords in 1993. The disciplinary measures that are present are the following: censorship of the article, repression and arrest of the accused. Another law will be the Electronic Crimes Law, which was adopted by President Mahmoud Abbas in July. This law imposes fines and permits the detention of anyone who criticizes Palestinian authorities on the internet, including journalists and those who denounce irregularities. It could also be used against anyone for sharing or returning these texts. Anyone who is considered to have disturbed political order, national unity, or social peace could be sentenced to imprisonment and a maximum of 15 years of forced labor. In June, weeks before the law was passed, Palestinian authorities ordered internet providers in the West Bank to block access to 29 websites, according to the Palestinian Center for Development and Press Freedom. To conclude, it is thought that it will be better for all if the journalists follow these laws to the letter, since the laws were made to be followed and not to follow them. The delegation of Palestine gives a cordial greeting to the table and those present in this forum. On behalf of President Mahmoud Abbas, the nation recognizes the importance of the following topic, which is Topic B: Protection and Safety to the Peaceful Manifestations in Nicaragua. The situation of Palestine regarding the rights of the demonstrations is that the delegation of Palestine is part of the main international human rights treaties, and therefore the authorities have an obligation to enforce these rights, which include the right to freedom and security of persons, freedom of expression and assembly, and the prohibition of torture and other ill treatment. Therefore, they are obligated to investigate and repair any violation of these rights. The Palestinian authorities warranted that the security force must refrain from using any unnecessary force, and the persons who are suspected of being responsible for any arbitrary use or abuse of force must be prosecuted in a fair trial. It is pointed out that the rules of engagement with the army must obey both international law. In conclusion, the best option to create an agreement between the inhabitants of Palestine and the people who integrate the government of Palestine is that they later comply with the aforementioned rights.